Greetings, everyone. My name is Ava. If you're new here, this is a channel where we bring in DiYeena, a Pleiadian elder who has lots of wisdom and love to share. And today we had a question from a viewer named Andrew who asked basically about Pleiadian healing. And I thought, wow, this is a really interesting topic. Let's dive into this. I'm really curious what DiYeena has to say around what is the Pleiadian perspective on healing? What does healing look like from their vantage point? So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in and see what she has to say around the topic of healing. Here we go. Greetings, everyone. This is DiYeena. For those of you who are new to this channel, we say welcome. We are coming with love. We bring the love. This is our primary purpose and intention right now on the planet at this time in history, is to bring the love. It is very sweet, you see. It is very sweet. So you want to know about the ways in healing. This is a very large topic, you see. So maybe we just play a little bit and see what we can weave together in this short little window we have together here today, you see. So we're feeling into to the frequency of healing and all of the people that may be asking about healing in this way for the Pleiadians, you see. We are feeling into the hearts of the people that are really asking these questions, you see. And so at the end of the day, what is really healing? What is the energetic at play? What is happening, you see, in the being, you see. So there is always wholeness. We start there. There is always wholeness. You are always whole. And your soul always pure, you see. So then where do we go from there? So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means that we always have the potentiality of everything in creation. There is always a possibility. And you hear of these stories of miraculous healings and miracles, things like this. Over history, if you know these stories, you see. And so these are things that we think are very unusual. Well, we are here to tell you that they are going to become less and less unusual as we experience this transition in the humanity of the earth, you see, in this history transition. You see, because we're going to see that there is actually much more that you are capable of. Your own physical being is much more capable than you give it credit for. And your mind is much more capable than you give it credit for. So this is good news. This is good news, you see. This is very much good news because this means that the solutions are quite simple and that you actually have the capacity. The solution is within you. So this is the best news of the day, you see. That you are in charge of your own healing powers. That you are capable of healing your own body, you see. Not of others, you see, unless they ask and they want, and you are working together in a way that is mutually beneficial and you are in cooperation with, you see. We do not just go randomly saying, oh, this person, I'm sure of it, they need the healing, so we're going to give it, you see. You do not have permission, you see. So be very careful about how you are using your healing energetics, you see. It is for you. And when there is a circuitry of the heart where there is two energies that are asking simultaneously for this help in this way, you see. But for your own being, you are always coming from wholeness, you see. So when you are experiencing a desire or a need, there is a spectrum of reality that it feels very real for you in the moment, where it feels like there is not wholeness. Or something is broken, or something is off, you see. There is something out of alignment or imbalanced or all of these things, right? So then what to do, you see? What to do? So if this is the belief system and we are operating in, okay, if we believe in this way, that this is the reality, then we're going to work in that reality, you see. There are other options, you see, but we are going to just start there. You are working in this thread where there is an imbalance in the form, whether it is emotional, whether it is a physical, whatever level of healing, you see. And we are starting to then play in the way of how do we then realign And we can do this a very simple way in the Pleiadian way is through the sound waves, you see, the frequency. So everything in the world, everything in creation has a specific resonance, a specific frequency. And if your ears could hear it, they would have a sound, you see. You have a certain range where your ears can hear now, and you get more and more sensitive, and maybe you hear more and more. You say the dogs can hear more than the humans, things like this. Well, you can stretch your capacity for the hearing, you see. And so everything has the sound, you see. And so you're really reorganizing the original blueprint, going back to the original sound of creation. What was this form? What was the sound of this form in its original creation? And you simply inquire to that. You ponder that question in your meditations or in your prayers, and you really just get good at the listening. We have said this to you before. You get good at the listening, and you begin to get very quiet and you listen. And the more you practice this, the easier it becomes. And you begin to just tone, use your body, and you begin to just let out a note. Let it out. Let out a sound, you see. And you do not need to go in the mind of, is this the original blueprint sound? Or is this just something that I'm just making up out of my head? You're probably just making it up, you see. We like to play a little, you see. It does not matter. Why? Because it is not about that. It is really about you activating your own healing powers through the power of frequency, through sound waves. Your voice is one of the most powerful things you can use. And if those who do not have a voice, there are other ways that you can create the vibration, you see. So every human can do this, can create the frequency. You can get on the earth and you can feel your body on the earth and you can begin to move in this way. You can do it. No matter what, you can always do it. You can always find an excuse not to, or you can always find a way to. It is your choice. This is your choice. So we're just going to stick with that for a little bit because it just feels like a little bit of dipping the toe, you see. Like a little sliver of the toe, just getting a little bit wet and saying, this feels like there is maybe some great little things that we could go deeper into, you see. But we start with the ways that we can just ponder and let it marinate, you see, because you're also receiving the Pleiadian frequencies in the transmissions, you see, in these conversations, you see. So that is also part of it, you see. So you are actually reorganizing simply in that way as well, you see, because we are bringing the love, you see, and the healing energetics, you see. So this is very good. This is very good. So just keeping in mind that you have the power, the healing power of all of creation within. And you also have the free will and the choice to make whatever choices you choose. And even if you have not been trained or taught in all of these things in the mind, you still know. And find the places in your body that have not forgotten. Because it is not all about the memory, you see, and the brain. You have a brain all throughout every cell, you see. We give so much attention up here, but it is through all of the being, you see. It's beginning to trust the body wisdom and beginning to trust the intelligence of the emotional bodies and all of the bodies, you see, that all carry their unique flavor of the knowing, you see. And just begin to trust yourself more. Trust yourself more. This is how we heal. Heal for ourselves, and we heal for each other, and we heal for the world. It's through the trust and the love and the creation of that circuitry of the heart. This feels very good. Thank you for your question, my dear Andrew, and we send you so much love from the Pleiadians. And know that we are always here with you, and we are always here with all of you, and we are sending all the love. We are sending all the love because the humans need the love right now. The humans need the love. We overcomplicate it all in the mind. We just get back to the love. The simplicity of the love. Sometimes this is all we really need to get through the day, is to remember that there is still love. Even when it seems like everyone is focusing other places, there is still the love. This is why we come. This is why we come to you right now. So blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you. You are doing such great work, and we love to communicate with you, and we love to see you doing such good work here on the planet. So thank you for all of your contributions and all the ways that you are being and remembering the love. We send you much blessings from the Pleiadian family. Ah, very good. I trust that this message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if you like this, please share it with your friends, subscribe, hit the notifications, and we look forward to sharing more with you next time. Blessings.